Alright guys, before we start, I'd like to say the opinions and views in this video are exactly that. They are opinions and views, so like if you don't like it, then that's fine, you know, don't just go somewhere else. That's no problem at all. There's plenty of other YouTube videos out there you can sit there and watch. Been watching a lot of YouTube and that, watching you guys and thinking about all sorts really. Politics a lot recently. A lot of you been talking about stuff. But like my view on the issue, I was born a human being. I know, like, yeah, no shit, man. Yeah, like so was everybody else. But wait, listen to me. I was born a human being, and human beings were like, you know, put on this planet. Well, I'm not going to say put on this planet. I'm not a believer in religion. I'm not going to poo-poo religion. I understand it, you know. It's a good thing in some respects. It brings people together, but look at all the war and shit it's caused over the years, and disagreements and whatever else. So each to their own, but like not for me. Where was I going? Can't even remember. I forgot. So human beings are here on the earth, and at some point somebody says somebody's got to be in charge, right? And I understand the need for, you know, I don't want absolute chaos. I don't want anything like that. That would suck. You know, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I'm not anarchy. No, I don't want that. But who says the current system we've got is the right one? You know, I mean, and people say about voting. They say to me, if I don't vote, then I shouldn't have the chance to vote. But my view on the issue is, I never opted into the system in the first place, so why should I have to fucking vote? You know, I think it's worse in that case, because I don't want any of it, and I still have to sit through it all. Anyway, that's just one mini rant. Yeah. When did people lose the right to do what they wanted? Where they wanted? You know, I mean, in this country you can't do what, you know. People buy plots of land in the hope they're going to build something, and they just can't, you know. There's people homeless with land that they could be living on, but they're not allowed to. It's all about this not in my backyard shit. You know, nobody wants anybody to do anything else, or better anything, for themselves. Everybody's concerned about what everybody else is doing if they've got more than whoever else, do you know what I mean? That's the way it seems. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm open to anybody else's opinions. This is just my view at the moment. You know, and opinion's an open thing, you know. Opinions change, you know, with light of further information. So if anybody wants to talk to me about anything like this, I'd be more than willing to. There's not many people sit down and talk to me about shit like this, so. But yeah, I mean, I'm just sick to death with it all. It's not working. Obviously, you know, it's obviously not working. Around the world, like, there's shit going on that just shouldn't be in 2016. The technology that's out there, and the technology that isn't out there that should be. You know, there's all these stories of oil companies buying up all these like wonderful inventions that would have put oil out of fucking business years and years ago. Well, I think it's about time that we said fuck it about the money, you know. Like, there's people have got enough fucking money. You know, the corporations and businesses have been set up to put the money into the hands of the big players all the time. You know, the little man, you and me, we're just pawns. We create money. That's all we do. We pay taxes, create money, and send it all up the chain. Which sucks, you know. I didn't agree to that. You know, back to being born a human being. Shit, man, I just want to live. You know, I'd like to go and fucking look at some shit. At the moment, I'm sat here with the prospect of working my whole entire life just to pay for a fucking brick box that I don't really want. And all I'm going to do with it is fill with shit and then live in it till I die without seeing anything or doing anything, you know. And that sucks. You know, I'm 26. I'm currently under the fucking doctors. I've got to go to specialist now for my fucking knees because they're fucked from working already. You know, I'm sorry this is becoming a rant video, but like, you know, keeping it real and shit. This is what I'm feeling like at the moment. And I'm not saying it's any different anywhere else. You know, if it is, please let me know. I'll come on over. Fuck this shit. But excuse my language while I'm there. Yeah, I mean, what happened? Seriously, what happened over the years that we've got to put all these people in charge to tell us what is right and wrong and whatever else, what we can and can't do? Why can't we just have like good people in the world to keep an eye on things? You know, like, I'm pretty sure if we all took care of our own local areas, everything would be alright. You know, we're all, there's members among us perfectly capable of doing such things. You know, I don't think if we didn't have a government, I don't think our street would go all the fuck. You know, we'd manage. Yeah, I don't know. It's all about the money. Chili Boo mentioned it in the video. Follow the money. Yeah, he's right. You can always follow the money, no matter what it's about. But God, my arm. But yeah. So I was born a human being, and as soon as the birth certificate was signed, I became an employee of the state. As far as my understanding goes, you know, I've done a lot of looking into it. You know, I'm not one for sitting here to explain things. I can't. I'm terrible with words. I can't sit here and explain anything to you. I wish I could. I got an understanding of it, but getting the words to come out of your mouth is a completely, entirely different thing. I mean, even down to the point where I've gone self-employed, and I've always worked hard. And like the first couple of years I was self-employed, I was working basically 7 days a week. Evenings, weekends, you fucking name it. Thinking, yeah, I'm gonna earn some money now and like get shit sorted. And all it did for me was make me ill, and also put me into a higher tax bracket and fuck me for tax, basically. I paid 40% tax in my first tax bill, which is fucking bullshit, man, you know. But yeah, I mean, all I want to do in life is see some shit, do some shit, get a little place of my own that I can call my own, that I don't owe anybody anything for, where I can just chill out and do my own thing. I mean, there's not much to ask for. Here I can't even buy a plot of land, you know, let alone do anything with it. You know, I'm willing to work and make my own way. I'm just sick to death of all the fucking paperwork and bullshit, you know. Why do we need to do that? But yeah, I am ranting, so bear with me on this. I don't even know if I'm going to put this video up. But this is something I've been thinking about. It might become a series if it's any good. I was born a human being. I like it. Because I feel like we've stepped away from that a lot. You know, it's been going on a long, long time. You know, we've had people in charge since, you know, the beginning of fucking history. You know, even with religion and the Pharisees and people like that. But we've never really tried anything else. You know, even down to everything being so regimented. Once upon a time, human beings were like animals, you know. You know, and animals eat when they're hungry, and they fucking drink when they're thirsty, and they sleep when they're tired. And we used to do that, but now everything's regimented. You know, we eat at certain times, we go to bed at certain times. You know, but I'm not convinced that's the way either. You know, don't get me wrong. On the other hand, I don't have the answer. I don't know. I don't know what's a better way. I just don't feel that this is the right way. And, you know, I just wonder if that we might be barking up the wrong tree here, and we have been for an awful long time. But yeah, I don't know. Just some shit to think about. Shit that I've been thinking about. Sorry, I must look real sketchy looking left and right, but I am sat here and people do drive along this track sometimes. And I've got to keep an eye on Ruby because she's off down there. I don't know what she's doing. Ruby! Come on, babe. Come on. She's on the way. Gorgeous. Good girl, baby. Come along. But yeah, so that's the video. Well, so far, I was born a human being. And I feel like I've been pulled away from that role. But what was the last thing I was talking about? Religion, Pharisees, shit like that. You know, religion, that's fine. But we've all become so, you know, it's a wonderful thing, diversity and culture and all that shit. But we've all become so different that we've forgotten that we're all so the fucking same. And we all want the same things, you know, we just all want an easy life, surely. Or the majority of us want an easy life. You know, that's all we want, just live our days out and fucking enjoy it. You know, I don't want to fucking work my fucking socks off for nothing. Who the fuck wants to do that? That's not enjoyable. But, yeah. So as far as I'm concerned, I've just got to make the best of what I've got. And, whether that be here or whether that be elsewhere, you know, we're seriously considering moving to Canada. Not that I'm saying Canada's any better. But with some of the things we've seen, some of the things we've heard, you know, we've got a friend who's going to send us a package with things with jobs in and prices of things. And Mudflap had a video the other day with brand new houses for sale for $160,000. I mean, I don't know what that equates to in English, but 160,000 English wouldn't even buy you a one-bedroom flat with no parking. And this was a three-bedroom house with a garage and a basement and a garden. So, I mean, I guess it's all relative. I don't know what the wages are like in that yet. But that's what we're looking into at the moment, because, like, you know, I'm not happy with this shit. Like I said, I just need a place where I can go, build myself a little hut I can live in, me and Emma. So we can just sit there and fucking, you know, we can go to work when we need to pay for shit. But the thing is, I'd rather, like, go to work to pay for shit that I need, rather than just go to work to pay for shit because I have to. And that's what it's like here. You know, to live anywhere, you need to earn a lot of money just to fucking live. You know, that's just to have a box to live in, just to have a fucking, you know, big brick sarcophagus or whatever the fuck you want, you know. Without everything else, without your bills, without your food, without your car, without your fucking whatever else you do, you know. But yeah, I mean, I appreciate it takes time to work too, and I'm young still. But, like, at the moment I am barking up the wrong tree. I mean, they reckon within 10 years here I'm going to need £500,000 to buy a fucking house. And I worked it out, I'm not going to earn that in a lifetime, so that's going to be fucking difficult, like, you know. Even with mortgages and that, you know. Being self-employed and mortgages is a difficult thing to achieve anyway. Although I can get one because I do a lot of work, so I earn good money, and I work regular. I don't have any time off. But yeah, fuck, I've been ranting on for a long time. So yeah, thanks for spending some time with me again. And sorry if I've been all... I'm not depressive or anything like that. This is just me. Bastard, my fucking legs. But yeah, keeping it real for you guys. This is how I'm feeling about shit. I don't talk to many people about stuff like that. So I thought I'd share it with you guys, and thanks for stopping with me on the tube once again. Don't know if you can see her or not. So much love to you all, and we'll catch up soon. Cheers.